Devil Wears Prada 2 is out 20 years after the original film released back in 2006 with all the returning cast, or at least most of the returning cast. How does this live up to the original? Let's dive in. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Today we're diving into The Devil Wears Prada 2. Before we do, please don't forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive. Don't forget the ring bell button down below to get notifications on the channel. So Devil Wears Prada, I saw it when I was in high school with a bunch of friends. Yeah, it was a little bit on the girly side or whatever, but it was still a lot of fun. Anne Hathaway, Meryl Streep, terrific in the movie. Emily Blunt kind of surfacing as a big-time actress. And of course, we had Stanley Tucci, who has a really good role in the film as well. I most recently saw the original a couple months ago, and it's just a really fun vibe. It's a really good movie, a lot of great performances, and Meryl Streep, pretty iconic in that role. And of course, we knew that Devil Wears Prada 2 was going to be coming out. There's so many legacy sequels that are released nowadays that honestly just obviously don't live up to the original, especially when they come out so long after the first one came out. Now, the biggest problem typically when a legacy sequel comes out is it doesn't feel like it's totally in the same world, or doesn't really feel like a real movie. It honestly feels like a lot of actors are just plain versions of their old characters rather than being that character once again. And now I only saw the teaser trailer for Devil Wears Prada 2. I thought it was going to be a fun, nostalgia, fan servicey type film with a lot of callbacks to the original. And it was going to be a good time at the movie theater seeing these characters back again, but it wasn't going to be anything special. But I am really excited to say that I really liked Devil Wears Prada 2. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I would say I enjoyed it maybe quite as bit as the first one. A lot of people are not going to feel that well about it, but it's not like I hold the first one to the regard of one of the best movies of all time. It's just a really fun movie to watch at the movie theater to take your mind off other things. And I really felt that in this film as well. Now, the best part, I think, is that all the characters, it feels really natural to where they land 20 years later. Anne Hathaway's character, she doesn't look like she's being someone else. She's the same character from the first film, especially also Meryl Streep. In today's day and age, how would that kind of character in real life be able to move around the world? And there's a lot of really funny scenes with that really work as well. It's not just some nostalgia bait callbacks to the first one. There's maybe some little small ones here and there, but it's not like they're going to repeat a line from the first movie hoping to make you remember what happened in the first film, because again, if it's like real world, no one repeats something from 20 years ago and winks at the camera. So it was really nice to have a movie that actually had really smart writing and had a lot of storylines that made sense, because all these characters have to come back together. And it wasn't a storyline that made it feel unnatural. It made it feel like a normal reason why these characters would work together once again. One standout I really liked in this movie, Emily Blunt. I mean, she was very new at acting when the first film came out. Here, obviously, she's been in a lot of amazing movies and she's a terrific actress. And she's really good in this movie. I mean, it's not like she's the main focal point of the film. She's, of course, a supporting actress in Devil Wears Prada 2, but I feel like a lot of lines she had really hit. They were really funny. There's a lot, I think there's more funny moments in this film than there was in the first one. And it's not corny funny. It actually is moments of good writing. And there's some moments that actually pay off some little storylines in the first film as well that feel earned and don't feel cheaply thrown in there. But most of all, I mean, it was just a good time I had at the movie theater watching this. It didn't feel like a movie that was dumbing itself down for audiences. It didn't feel like something that was just trying to rehash stuff from the first film and be like, hey, if you love the first film, this is the first film again. It's not that. It has its own story, has its own reason for living, and I really enjoyed that about it. Of course, again, it's not one of the best movies of all time, but it's something you can rewatch a million times with friends. I'm going to go ahead and give Devil Wears Prada 2 a 72 out of 100. You guys let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Have you seen it? Don't forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive. We'll see you next time.